completely wrong, wasn't I? I had the dates wrong all this time. Diddy, come on out.
I like when you like this, Daddy. I was coming. Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
I had another video in the making, but I needed to put it on hold. As some of you guys know, as of recording this, Diddy was just found not guilty on 3 of his 5 charges, including racketeering and sex trafficking, but found guilty on charges of sex transport of his girlfriends, and could get a max sentence of 20 years for the crimes he was convicted with. He also got denied bail later, but let's be real, he's not getting maximum time in prison. Pretty much getting a tug on the ear for everything he's done, but we will have to wait another 3 months for his sentence, but that could be announced sooner. I could go on, make a whole ramble about how the justice system is cooked, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that. There's not too much I could add to this notion. Like, we're going on 6 years since Epstein died, and his flight logs still haven't been fully released. Every couple of months, news outlets will hype it up like an album of the decade is gonna drop or something. If there's rich and powerful people involved, I don't expect much from the justice system. But this case in general is just an embarrassment from all parties involved, so I'm just gonna go through them one by one. We have to start with the diddler himself, the Dis Spectre. Once again proves that money may not buy you 100% happiness, but it brought him one step closer to freedom, with all the overwhelming evidence against him. The meme he became. You can't tell me he used his money and power to slither his way out of a lengthy prison sentence. The government should start renovating Alcatraz for people like him. If I see Diddy, I'm running and taking all the kids in the neighborhood with me. He's a dangerous man. He's a bad man. And no ruling is convincing me or any other sane person otherwise. Let's replace Diddy with EDP as the head of his empire. That man is not seeing the light of day. Last time I heard he was like a Lyft driver, right? They forklifting his ass straight to prison for life. No hesitation. Superman or the average person, no matter how much is covered up over 20 plus years of this devious behavior, something is bound to slip through the cracks and be documented. That's just typical human error. And there's a lot of text messages, surveillance of him beating up his ex-girlfriend, testimonies from multiple people who associated with him from the past, and oil, a lot of oil. I don't think everyone I know in my life combined has seen that much oil in our lives seized from his fucking house. And that leads me to the jury. How is there not one person in that jury room who was hearing everyone declaring him not being guilty and being like, nah, all those motherfuckers over there lying? If anyone has been part of a jury for a serious case, please tell me where you would draw the line to get paid off, ruling someone guilty, not guilty. Like, it couldn't have been something like 10K, like maybe 100K, 500, a milli? I understand if you were to ask this question to someone with a camera in front of them, it's just their natural instinct to go like, ugh, no money would get in the way of my justice, or some shit like that. Now in private, put him in a dark room, 100 racks in front of them, same person. It's not always going to be the same response, I'm just saying. Would I be able to prove that the jurors were paid off? No. You would have to dig through so many phone records to find something like that, and honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start. But there's no shot he dodged being convicted of the worst crimes, and that's justice. How is he guilty of providing sex and not being forceful and threatening? Like, that's literally what pimps do! Then there's the outsiders like his family. I get family is supposed to stick together, but holding the people close to you accountable is important too. Hello? And there's none of that. They celebrating here, Diddy praying to God over there, God looking back at you saying, you know what you did, cuh. Look at his kids, bro. Growing up rich can easily corrupt your mind. Like, if Diddy was broke, his family was broke, would all of them even show up to court to support or disassociate as much as possible for their own image and survival? I think it's pretty shameful how openly excited they are about how things are turning out. And they got no shame. They aren't happy for Diddy the man. They're happy about what Diddy can provide. When someone says there's no hope in the human race, I believe it's hyperbole because there are decent people in this world. Any sane person knows this verdict is bullshit, but you know there's a bot problem online when there's so many people giddy and excited about this. And then outside the courthouse, there's a lot of degeneracy going on like this. And this.
Can I get Peter? Let me get Peter. I want to get Peter. Let me speak off that. I want to get Peter.
Bonnie, chill, man.
Where the baby oil?
Bonnie, chill.
Where the baby oil?
And this.
How do you feel about the verdict today?
I'm very happy. I feel like justice was served. I've been to a few of his parties, and there's been nothing but generosity and positivity, and I've never seen anything negative ever.
This person had to be a plant. Just in general, who wakes up and says, yeah, I'm gonna go pull up to the courthouse and stand there for hours? It's a fucking Wednesday, go to work. But hey, maybe they dreamed too of attending a Diddy party with the ultimate women respecters like Jared Leto and Chris Brown. So yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. I tried to make this video as fast as I could as soon as I saw the verdict, and yeah, check out some of my other videos in the meantime, and stay safe.
Like and sub, cue the